Hello. Right, I'm just gonna do it. Just press record. I'm gonna do it. I've been putting this off. Um, there's my little vlog entry about training and stuff and progressing towards my goals with the expedition. I haven't done one for a couple of weeks, and the truth is, I just hate doing them. I feel like a phony talking into the camera. I suppose it's imposter syndrome or whatever it is. Yeah, I can't stand doing it, so I find any excuse not to do it. So I haven't done it for a couple of weeks, but yeah, I've just sort of gone right. You've got to do it, so let's do it. A bit of a catch up in terms of the expedition, I suppose as well because I haven't heard anything back from ALA yet. I was sort of, you can self doubt comes in. But I spoke to Mark Wood and he said, look, it's natural. They're still going to be on the ice, so don't expect to hear anything back until February. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, which I have been. I've been training very hard still. I haven't been updating much. I've been in the gym a lot. And I suppose since I last checked in, I think I last checked in after I went up to watch the start of the Spine, and me and Tom hit the hills in the Peak District around Buxton, and then the week after that, the weekend after that, so all that week I was training, dragging tires, little runs. Started doing the what do they call it? Skiing org or something like that. The skiing machine that lots of these CrossFitters started using. It's pretty good actually. Good for getting sprints in without overloading my legs, which is good, and just getting that cardiovascular endurance in. And I spoke to Ben Saunders, another legend who was the first ever person to go from the coast to the South Pole and then back by foot. Much like the early guys, your Scotts, your Admersons, your Shackletons, that's the sort of feat they were trying to pull off. And yeah, obviously Admerson did, but he was using dogs and all sorts of things as well. So Ben Saunders did it just on skis, just manpower alone. And he sort of said to me that dragging tyres around, although everyone associates that with training for Antarctica or polar expeditions, isn't really the best. And he advised strength training, which obviously I'm doing anyway. I've been doing for a long time, and maybe some running. So yeah, I've been in touch with my prosthetist. We're trying to sort out a running blade so I can get back into running because I really struggle on the legs I've got. And we've got a better foot from Ossa, a company in Iceland that make amazing prosthetic feet. My first one was one of theirs. It was brilliant. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, and the weekend after um, going up for the Spine, me and Russ went up to Penny and shot up that on a Saturday. Um, and that was horrendous. It was absolutely crawling with people. I'm never going back on the fan on a weekend again. The last time I went was just before Christmas. I went on my own and I went in the week and I saw about six people. But yeah, there was just streams of people coming down to the point where we actually got off the path and onto the moor and just followed the path on the moor above the path and made our way up. I think it's the first time Russ has been up there, so it was good fun. It was really windy on the top. When we got to the top, we actually timed it just right. There wasn't really anyone up there. But there was an ultramarathon on the Fan Dance SF experience was running, so there was just absolutely packed with people. And we enjoyed that, and then we ran down and again went back onto the moor to avoid the people, and I was skipping back and forward from the path to the moor and ran all the way down. It was brilliant. The only trouble was I was wearing alpine boots. It's the only boots I got really. Yeah, got down to the bottom and my heel, huge blister in the back of my heel. Not that it really bothers me. I'm used to getting them. It is what it is. And yeah, we went back, came back here, had a few drinks, and then the next morning we were like, oh, let's go back to the hills. So we went up into, I think, Staffordshire, near the Long Mind. We went up to Manstone Rock, went and got up on the trig at that, and then to the Devil's Chair, and went on a bit of a hike around there. It was good fun. And then, yeah, and then the week after I was training, And then I think because I have my little girl on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, I pick her up from nursery, and then yeah, I've had no work lately. Work's been really dead, so there's not been a lot to do. So I just thought, right, I've got to get out of here. I can't just be around here. And I wanted to do something extreme and test myself, especially in the mountains. So I jumped in the car decided on Wednesday night, and then on Thursday morning, jumped in the car, drove up to the Lake District, slept in my car at the base of Scafell, and then Friday morning, yeah, I had to go to I can't remember the name of the town in the Lake District and go pick up some micro spikes because there was snow all over the top of the mountain. And then yeah, Friday morning set off solo winter and went and did Scafell Pike, which is amazing, really good fun. And tough. The snow was deep. It was like up to my knees at some points. And I was pretty much the only person on that mountain that wasn't wearing crampons. I had the spikes, but I didn't have crampons. So yeah, it was a bit of a feat to get up there, really. Good training, and then yeah, came down and drove back, and then I was going to go to do another mountain the day after, but there was a mix up with the lads anyway, and so yeah, that's where I'm at. And then I've just been doing squats now. I've just come from the gym. I've started squatting again. It's been a long time since I've done squats, just because of troubles with the prosthetics, but I'm feeling quite good at the minute. So yeah, I put a little light session of squats to get back in and start building up again. So yeah, physically I'm in good shape, very strong. Um, yeah, and work's starting to pick up a little bit now as well, so that's good. So I can start buying some more kit because I definitely need some more kit. When I was on Scarfell, when I set off in the morning, I was got in the car. I set off just before first light, put my kit on, and I noticed that the sole on my boot was hanging off. Um, and still just thought, right, I haven't come all this way not to climb it, so I went for it. Managed to get up and down, but yeah, the sole is hanging off the boot. Those boots, they're really uncomfortable too. So I need some new boots and I need some trail running shoes, really. So I'm gonna try and sort that out in the next few weeks. Um, yeah, and just doing what I do, just cracking on and getting busy and doing bits and enjoying it. I really enjoy training. I've been training now for a couple of decades, really. So it's what I do. It is just what I do. But it's great to be getting back into endurance and being in the mountains. I love being in the mountains in winter. That's what really excites me. I love it. Like when I got onto Scafell, when we got up above the snow line, incredible, beautiful, like another world. Um, and I love those moments. The wind was insane. It was cat. At one point, it picked me up and sat me on my ass, and I'm a 17 stone bloke. It was quite dangerous, really, conditions up there. But yeah, as long as you're just sensible and use your brain, you're all right with it. Um, but yeah, and then there were moments when the wind would abate, and you'd be below a ridge or something, and it was just dead calm, beautiful up there in the snow and ice. Lovely. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Just want to do a little update to show everyone that I am still chipping away, doing my thing, and just waiting to hear back really from a lot of people. I've reached out to production companies in the hopes of maybe doing some sort of documentary or something like this about the expedition. And sponsors, I still desperately need sponsorship to get there. So, anyone watching this, if you've got a company and you'd like to be attached to the expedition, please get in touch. Um, Instagram is Chris Wolfstrong. Like and subscribe this video. And yeah, just follow the journey and see what you think. And yeah, anyone who would like to be a part of it, it'd be cool if you were. Yeah, stay tuned.